Yo, what is up, guys? And in today's video, we're going to Martha's Vineyard for the Jaws experience. Come along for the journey, and we're about to take a 7-hour road trip. You guys aren't gonna have to see any of that, obviously. Let me get myself in frame. I'm wearing these just for the mic because I don't have any mics today, but hey, I'll see ya when we get there. Hopefully this is like a cool transition or something. Welcome to Martha's Vineyard, and so far this place is amazing. I just picked myself up a Vineyard Vines Jaws shirt. This is what I'm carrying around the tripod in, by the way. And it's amazing. This is what I looked like before, and this is what I look like now. And I know, it's a big change. However, since we got here a little bit late, the Jaws stuff is gonna happen tomorrow and the next day, I'm pretty sure. So in the meantime, I'm gonna show you where we're staying and all of its amenities, so let's go. When you walk into the hotel, you get greeted by a doormat and a bunch of Jaws memorabilia, along with free s'mores nightly and cookies and milk and mints. I already knew I had to get myself some of that. There are some grills for the yacht club community and a movie night by the pool. Heated pool. So I started climbing the stairs to get to my room. The first flight was okay. The second flight was tiring, and the third flight wiped me right out. I looked down and, that scared me a little bit. Okay. There were also metal water bottles in our room. Now that I've showed you most of the amenities at least, I'm gonna go out and enjoy the town, and then we'll get ready to go to the Jaws things tomorrow. Got my milk and cookies. I ate all the cookies. Okay guys, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. All right. Oh, hi. Yeah, I already got dressed and everything. But I'm gonna go eat breakfast now, and then I'll see you at the... Whoa! That was random. But anyway, welcome to the Martha's Vineyard Museum, and we're gonna go head inside now and see what we can find. Okay, so we're now inside. I'm gonna take a look around. Oh, this place looks pretty cool. Oh, there's a little cafe thing here. So we have a giant map here. We gotta flip this around. So we got a giant map here of the lighthouses on Martha's Vineyard. Pretty sweet. Ooh. You guys can pause this and read it if you'd like. So first we have one of the barrels used in the movie. There's a little label right here. This is actually pretty cool. I actually just watched the movie last night during the movie night. And then this is Bruce from the movie, not the actual one, but because this is remade. Ooh, look at that. And then this stuff over here is just about the island, fishing, farming. Well, this is the cool stuff here. Touch a circle, let's do fishing. Oh, sweet. And there's a bunch of news about fishing. Take a look at this, guys. Storyboards for the movie. Ooh, a real shark tooth. Look at this, guys. And, ooh, what the heck? Health hen? I just saw that this is actually a megalodon tooth. That's actually insane, guys. You guys can pause this and read it if you like. Oh, and series merch. Whoa. Ooh, wooden puzzles. Oh, take a look at these. Mini block Lego blocks. And then canned animals like sharks, skunks, and seagulls. Heading back into this room, this is a giant light bulb inside there. It focuses on one of those, how a lighthouse works, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sweet. And Bruce. obviously. This guy's pretty, oh my god. It's pretty big too. Now let's head upstairs. So starting off the second floor, we have a jacket used in Jaws, which was pretty cool, and some set photos over here with behind-the-scenes images and challenges of filming. Here's a barrel used in the film, as well as a mini version of the Orca, which is, I know, pretty sick. Okay, let's just... And then we have another prop box. I didn't really know what that was at the time. There's a story about the Orca, and what would you do in Chief Brody's shoes? Now imagine this question, and would you say, no, let's go swimming? Not yet. Maybe we should post some signs to warn. Maybe a day or two just to be safe, or yes, immediately close the beaches. So this is how many people voted for each. And obviously I had to vote too, so obviously I'm doing the most obvious one, closing the beaches immediately. But here's also a script from the movie, which is pretty cool. We get greeted here with this quote from Steven Spielberg and a picture of 27-year-old Steven Spielberg directing the movie. And his director's chair, which you could take a seat in? Well, obviously I had to do that. And here's some information about each of the cast members from the movie as well. And the director's chair and the clapperboard for Jaws, which, I'm going to be honest, has a really cool design with like the shark teeth. It was pretty hard to open, but once I got a full hand free, I was able to open it. And I'm struggling to close it here, as you can see, but I figured out the trick. Kind of scared me, though. Now that was pretty cool, but now let's see what else is here. And then this is when the movie first came out. This was a ticket right there for the premiere of Jaws. Ticket for Island premiere of Jaws. This is like shot here and the premiere here. Jaws merchandise. All different photos for the trailers. And this reference photo. And obviously the classic Jaws poster, 1975. Ideal games, posters, more merchandise, shark toys, things like that. Jaws June 20th, the drawn for this. So, and then a poster for the Island premiere of Jaws back in 1975. So I had to voice over this part of the clip because I was talking pretty quietly, but as the top says, there is a mechanical shark teeth, and the bottom is the mold for the teeth, which I think is absolutely insane. And then there is a quote, and fun fact, mechanical shark would actually sometimes not work and malfunction during filming, which left some problems while filming, and sometimes when the shark was supposed to pull someone under, they wouldn't know when it would happen, which just left really scary. I heard that last part somewhere, but apparently Steven Spielberg would actually do that on purpose and not let the stunt doubles and cast crew know when they're about to be attacked. Now that is something scary. Got some more storyboard photos here. And in this room, we have behind the scenes footage, production t-shirt, and signed copy of Jaws. And here you can hear stories from Craig Kingsbury and stories from Lee Fierro. Here is final draft script. And all this cool stuff here. Favorite character you get to choose. Right here. You also get to draw something, put it on the wall. Crazy. When was the first time you saw Jaws? And after careful consideration, I decided to choose Matt Hooper. And now you can enjoy the sped up footage of me writing for the wall. Enjoy. I know my handwriting's really not the best, and neither is my drawing right now, but it's about over. People see this and go like, oh my gosh, a kid made it, dude, that's crazy. And then they'll see the video and they'll be like, oh, that's his handwriting? I don't know if you saw it because I'm holding the tripod. This room, lot of stuff. You have that Jaws book. Bite-sized clues. Ooh, shark teeth. Hey guys, pause the video, guess what sharks they are. I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, so this one is a great white, this one is a megalodon, and this one is Bruce, the shark from Jaws tooth. This one's fake tooth. Actually, no, Bruce is real, isn't he? We got some movies, TV, and then a bunch of shark drawings on the wall. One more game, guess who's the shark? I'll give you 5 seconds to guess each shark by pausing it. I'm not gonna wait 5 seconds. These are not the names of the species of shark, they're actually the names that people name these sharks off the coast. Got Gray's Play's approval? I also made a shark for the wall of the museum as well. I had it the wrong way, so I had to turn it around. And I actually had a really hard time looking for a spot to put the shark so I didn't block anybody else's shark. So I cut out all the footage of me looking for a spot, and I ended up putting the shark right there. So if you ever come to this museum, come take a look for it. It might be easy. Look at that giant shark drawing. We're going to the basement now. So I just manufactured this entire bridge out of these wooden blocks. I'm really proud of it. Look at that. That's apart from the actual turret. I'm just playing with trains right now. Bye, Bruce. And that was actually pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this place. I gotta try some of this Bruce juice, and it's actually kind of good. All right, I'll see you tomorrow when we do the walking tour. All right, guys, we're here at the Jaws tour. Actually, no, we're not. The Jaws tour actually ended like an hour ago. So I'm just gonna show you clips of the tour because it was actually kind of hard to video and you couldn't really see the iPad on the video that well, so I'm gonna get to those clips. My brother actually bought this magic trick. Show them the magic trick.
Quarter goes to nickel, and nickel goes into quarter.
Ooh. Where should you subscribe, Grading?
BrickDino Let's Play.
And?
Gray's Place.
And?
BrickDino.
BrickDino. Make sure to follow his new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
For the next Halloween season.
Sorry.
Okay.
Of the 1800s, 1850s, they started to build these. It's this one right here. Now the camera pans over this way, and they've expanded just a bit, but we can see coming out of the side of the building was the coroner, medical inspector, or the coroner, the guy that Brody just spoke with, the guy told him shark attack. And he put that doorway right underneath the flag there, that corner molding. Here comes Matt. The author of the book came out and helped with a little bit of screenwriting about the kids who were karate in the picket fence. There was a picket fence probably where that driveway was. He says, I'll call you later, I promise I'll call you later. He's not gonna mess with it, right? These posts, the pillars on the opposite side. See the store there? Across the street, they took the shutters off at the Black Dog. The banner goes across corner to corner, 50th annual regatta, 4th of July parade. It is on, right? Jaws could film. Nobody knew this was going to be the biggest film of all time at that time, so they didn't want to lose a day's business. Mayor Vaughn comes out of that store. That was his real estate office. There's that post wrapped up with the flag. Pretty cool. We haven't gotten there yet, right? But I'm trying to get the best view.
After the tour and before we leave the island, me and my dad decided to recreate the Chief Brody walking out of the medical examiner office scene. In my opinion, I think my dad did a little bit better than I did, but let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. As we were driving to get back on the ferry home, we passed the bridge at the beginning of the first Jaws movie where everyone was jumping off and having fun. There was even someone jumping off right now, which was pretty insane to see. But before we left, I decided to sit down and take in the scenery, because it's not every day that I get to do things like this. And I came to realize that the entire trip I was recording, but that didn't take anything away from my experience, because I didn't record everything that I did. Which means everything that you just watched me do is not everything there is to do in Martha's Vineyard. So, in my eyes, I see it as it's better to experience things with your own eyes and in person than experiencing anything else behind a screen. So on that note, if you ever have the chance to travel to Martha's Vineyard, I'd say do it. I highly recommend it. And I really enjoyed it. I did a lot of non-Jaws related things off camera too. Overall, here's the ending statement. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell so you never miss another of these videos again. And let me know what you'd like to see from the channel moving forward by letting me know down in the comment section down below. And apart from that, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye!